Okay, so in this video, we're going to go over 3 different things. It's not going to be long. It's going to be very, very simple and straightforward. We're going to be going over how to create an LLC. We're going to be going over how to obtain funding for your business if you need funding. And we're also going to go over a Seller Central account. Okay, so if you're anything like me and you like people to help you do stuff for you to make sure it's done right and correctly and to save you time and money, then you should listen closely. So one of the cool things that I've done and our company has done is we've partnered with a group who helps set up LLCs on behalf of you. So I've got this link here. Okay, it's in this document. All you have to do is click it. They do not charge you anything. They only charge you the state filing fees to create your LLC. So all you have to do is come in here. You'll schedule a free one-on-one appointment. Their company is called Prime Corporate Services. Now, an LLC is really meant to protect you because you are forming a business entity. Everything's going to be run through your business instead of you personally. So in the many years that I've been doing this, I have not had any issues with selling a product where it does come back to me personally or to my business. But when creating your Seller Central account, it is important to have an LLC, and obviously you just don't want to risk anything. Like, I don't know what you are going to sell in the end, but if something were to happen, again, I have never had it happen. I've never had it happen to a client, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. An LLC will provide a layer of protection for you. So again, you'll just come in here, you'll schedule an appointment, you'll meet with one of Prime Corporate Services reps, you'll kind of discuss brand names, some of their different options on how they can help you file. Again, they're just going to charge you the state filing fees. And they're very quick, they're very professional, and I'd highly recommend them. Again, I've got multiple LLCs. This is every single time I use them, I think I pay like $200 to $300 to form an LLC, so it's nothing crazy. But if you're an entrepreneur, you're a hustler, you're trying to make some side income, you should have an LLC. Okay, so you should always have an LLC. So yeah, all you have to do, click schedule your appointment, get an LLC set up, think of some different generic brand names for your business or business names. And yeah, this is super, super straightforward. Okay. So I'm not a entity guy. I'm not going to go on like a long tangent about that. But again, I'm providing you with a free LLC consultation call, and then you have to pay the state filing fees for which state you reside in or which state you file in to actually open up your LLC. The next thing that I'm going to go over is funding. Okay. You know, you have your full-time job, you have your part-time job, which brings in income to you. But if I were you personally, I wouldn't go spend your hard-earned money on purchasing inventory, on PPC sales, PPC advertising, things like that. I would leverage, and this is what I do, I would leverage lines of credit to obtain inventory, to pay for product photography, to pay for PPC, things like that. And the reason I do this is because we've also partnered with a great company called 7 Figures Funding. And again, the link is attached right here. Very, very simple. And it says it right in front of you, right? 0% interest for 15 to 20 months. So you're not paying any interest on these credit lines that you're using to fund your business. There's no hard inquiry to pre-qualify. No business plan required. No business financials required. No social security number required. Literally, same exact thing as similar to Prime Corporate Services. You'll apply now. Here, I'll just click it for you guys right now. This is what it looks like. Put in your name, just some basic information, and then you'll click submit. And then they will respond back to you, letting you know if you qualify. And if you do qualify, they'll let you know how much more they'll let you know how much credit you qualify for. And then you can use this credit to actually fund your business. So you may be sitting there, right? You may be like, okay, I make a couple $1,000s a month. I really want to do this, but I don't quite have the money to do this. Okay, this may be a great option for you to obtain funding to open up your side hustle. And even if it's not Amazon private label that you're doing, maybe you go do something else, this is still a great option for that to obtain funding. The last thing that I would say in this section is setting up your Seller Central account. So you really don't need to do this until you have decided if you are going to sell on Amazon. And quite frankly, you do not need to open this until you purchase inventory to actually sell. But all you would do here is you'd click on this link, which again I've attached. You'd go to the Seller Central and you would choose the $39.99 a month plan, which is their professional plan, which will allow you to run PPC, list your products, have a seller account every single month, so on and so forth. So this is kind of a introduction to LLC, funding, Seller Central, super, super easy. I would highly recommend having the LLC in place so that when you go to create your Seller Central account, you have an EIN that you can put in. Again, if that doesn't make sense right now, no big deal. Don't stress about it. It'll all make sense as you go through the process. So again, LLC, Prime Corporate Services, funding, 7 figures funding, Seller Central, I've included the link. But these are 3 resources. Again, I'm building this out right in front of you guys so that you literally can just follow along step by step how this all works.